Hey everyone, can you believe it's Monday again already? The week has went by so quick. My whole family's been here in Seattle. My little sister got married, so it's been a really busy week. What I'm coming to you today with, I did not forget that it's Monday and that I have a teen talk. I've been thinking about this one pretty strongly, and I think it's going to be one of the most important messages so far. And today's teen talk is brought to you by it being Pride Month here in Canada. So overall, June, July tends to be where a lot of Pride events happen. I could be wrong in saying that it's Pride Month, but I think that's the assumption that I was under. However, there's a lot of great things happening for our LGBTQIA, always new letters added in there, so keep yourself educated, but in that community. And so the reason that this is a teen talk today is because I am extremely passionate about equal rights, especially when it comes to teens and their sexuality and their gender identity. And so being a former teacher in a school board where gay-straight alliance wasn't a common thing, but in my own high school growing up it was, I really saw the need for that and how students can be affected when that safe community isn't there. So what I'm asking for teens is to really reach out, do everything that you can, advocate, get that GSA, that Gay Straight Alliance, going in your school. And so ask a teacher, get friends from every social circle that you can think of, come together and create this really safe, awesome group for people in your school. And so if you are unfamiliar with what LGBTQ is, so we're talking about people that are identifying as either gay, lesbian, they're bisexual, maybe they're transgendered, maybe they're asexual. So really keeping yourself educated on what that means and how you can help. So for example, when I was a teacher, and all of my old students can definitely attest to this, is that I corrected right away when I would hear somebody say, "That's gay," and they were saying it in a negative sense. And they would say to me, "But Miss McCulling, we don't mean that. I don't have anything against gay people." But I'm trying to remind them that you just put something down and you used a term that somebody might use to identify themselves. So if I was gay and I heard somebody say, "Oh, that's gay," as if they were putting something down, I would maybe start to feel ashamed that the way I identify with myself is the way that they're identifying with something that they don't particularly like. So once I would remind the students of that, you could see that things were starting to trigger and they were realizing, okay, I guess that's not really the greatest term to use. So we right away came up with lame. Okay, so it's because they're in the habit. It's a bad habit of saying that's gay and this is gay. But I would not allow that in my classroom, and you as a teacher should not allow that in yours, and parents, you should not allow your teens to use "that's gay" in a derogatory sense. If they're talking about their friend that is legitimately gay and they're saying he's gay, great, celebrate that. But if that's going to be used to put something down, cut that off right away. Because you don't know who around you is struggling with their identity, with their sexuality, a combination of the both. So we need to be really supportive of that. So we would say lame. And I loved how throughout the school year it really transitioned. So if somebody slipped up in my classroom and accidentally said, that's gay, I would hear another student say, "Hey, that's lame. Ms. McClellan reminded us, remember, it's lame." And so that was really great for me. So if you as a teacher can help your students come up with different words to break the cycle, because it is a bad habit that they get into. And I know that sometimes they don't mean it. They don't mean to say it in a bad way, but we have to think about those other students, people, humans around us that are really struggling with that. So I myself am a massive advocate for equal rights, and especially in this area with the sexuality and the gender identity, for many reasons. Obviously, we should all want equal rights, but because close to me, I have a lot of really close friends and family members that do identify as transgendered, as gay, as lesbian, as bisexual, as asexual. So when I have those people in my life and I care about them and I see them suffer and struggle on a daily basis with how society is treating them, then if I can be the voice and help spread this message, then that is my role. So what I'm coming to you with today is really watching your language. So if you as an adult say, "That's gay," and you don't mean it as in referring to somebody's sexuality, really start to catch your language and think about how that's not kind, and think about those around you. So what I would like to see happen here with this week's video is if you could share this message and reach out and tell those around you that you know might be identifying as gay or as bisexual or as transgendered, or maybe somebody who's just even confused about what kind of label they have to even think about putting on themselves. Reach out to them, be supportive, let them know why you love them, and really, I don't understand why anybody cares what anyone else's sexuality is. And so if there's anybody watching this video and you just think everything that I'm saying is complete bullshit, then I would suggest that you probably just don't tune into any more of my videos, because I really don't have time for people that are that narrow-minded. It's 2017. If two men are in love, why does that matter to me? Why does it matter to you? If a person was born a woman and now they maybe feel like they're comfortable enough to come out to how they truly feel, and that's more of a masculine gender, that has no effect on me and has no effect on you. So let's get over it. Let everybody live their lives. The last thing that I really want to point out is the issues with bathrooms for transgendered people, and especially students in our schools. I saw this speaker once who was transgendered and talked about the high rates of bladder and kidney problems because students are so terrified about which bathroom to go to, because maybe they were born a male but they're identifying as female. So do they go to the male bathroom? Do they go to the female bathroom? So if you are somebody in the school system that you can get a say and have control over this, please can we get some just gender neutral bathrooms? One bathroom with one door, let the students go in and out and not question that. So for the safety of everyone and that health and well-being. I've done some research for everyone today, mainly Canadians. I have thought of you Aussies as well, since I have a lot of you networking and watching these videos. But what I've done is I've created a Nicole Pride Guide for you. So I will attach this Word document that I've made up, and it's a link to every Canadian capital city and their Pride Guide, which how freaking awesome that Canada, every single province has an entire website that is all about Pride Week and the parades and the music and the festivals and the celebrations, because that's what it is. It's celebrating diversity, equality, and just a celebration. So I will attach my Pride Guide for you, share it. I know my friends back home in Nova Scotia, Pride Week has yet to happen. I experienced it last year. So much fun. A lot of big cities, their Pride Weeks have already happened, but the links are still there if you want to tune into how you can help out, volunteer next year. So this message is for everyone. If you are heterosexual, homosexual, asexual, I really don't care. All I care is that we all love one another, share the message. Last but not least, for the teenagers that are watching this video, if you are literally so scared to tell anybody about how you're feeling, if you need to come out, if you are confused, I'm asking you to reach out for me. I will be your confidant. I will walk you through this, and it can be you and I, and nobody has to know that you're reaching out to me. So you can message me on here on Facebook. You can email me. I will attach my email to the Word document as well. Just in case you can't open that, it's NicoleMcClellan2586@gmail.com. You can direct message me through Instagram. It's Nick___2586. Find me, reach out to me, and I will walk you through it, talk you, however support I can offer you, I will be there. So my Australian friends, I didn't go through all of your capital cities, but your whole country as a whole has an awesome website, which will be on the document as well. I really hope this video gets shared for the purpose of saving a teen from feeling uncomfortable or scared, and not only a teenager, if it has come to that you are an adult and you are still holding on to something this deep about who you really are, you can reach out to me too, and let's share this message so that everybody has it to feel safe. And that's my sister's new husband. So happy Pride Month, if that's what it is in Canada, and I'll be back next Monday for everyone to tune in to a new teen topic. Cheers.